Hey, this is Russell, and thank you so much for buying the Expert Secrets book. I cannot wait for you to get your copy. You are going to love this book. Now, the number one question I get from everybody, literally everybody who buys the book, the first thing they always ask me is, hey, Russell, do you have an audiobook? And for a long time I didn't, and finally I said, you know what, I'm going to go into a studio, I'm going to sit down. I spent 2 days actually reading this, because I love it when authors actually read their own books. I hate it when it's like some third-party person with a funny voiceover. So I actually read the entire book. It took a long time, a lot of pain, put together an audiobook, and I'm going to make you a very special offer where you get the audiobook today, right here on this page. It's the only place it's for sale right now. And when you buy the audiobook, I'm going to bribe you with a whole bunch of other really cool gifts that after you listen to the audiobook, you can listen to these as well. And it's going to give you a whole bunch of ideas and tips and tricks and different ways to grow your company. So when you get the audiobook to the Expert Secrets book, the very first bonus I'm going to give you is a presentation I did at a group. It's called the 100K group. Now, I literally spent $100,000 to be part of this mastermind group. And what happened is, this other group the very first time was about the same time I was publishing the Expert Secrets book. It was before it was out, and they asked me if I'd do a special presentation on whatever was the biggest thing that helped grow our company. And so in front of about 12 other people, each who spent $100,000 to be there, I got up on stage and I presented some of the stuff that's here inside the Expert Secrets book. But I had to go at a deeper level because I really needed to impress these guys. And there was one guy in the back of the room who was actually videotaping this presentation, and I didn't know at the time, but afterwards I got the video of that. And I got special permission to give it to you, but only if you order the audiobook version of the Expert Secrets book. So when you order the audiobook version, I'm also going to give you access to my private $100,000 group recording of when I went deep into the Expert Secrets concepts. And really, it's a level that I've never talked about before, except in that one private room. And so you get access to the video and the audio of that presentation. The next thing we give you access to is a little while ago, we did an event here in Boise. We had Gary Vaynerchuk come to a bunch of other people. And at that presentation, somebody asked me if I would talk about how we grew ClickFunnels from 0 to $100 million in just 3 years. And so I did give an entire presentation on that. I'm going to give you access to that recording as well. Plus, if you're lucky, I'll throw in the recording from Gary Vaynerchuk as well. Everything that he talked about at this live event. Now, I had to spend over $100,000 to get him at that event. And the only way to hear that presentation was to be there, or when you buy the audiobook, I'm going to give it to you for free as well. Is that more than cool? All right, so there's 2 of the free things. I've got 4 more free things to give you as well. When you order the audiobook, I'm also, on top of the other 2 gifts, I'm also going to throw in, at the last Funnel Hacking Live event, I gave 2 really cool presentations. One of them was on how to build a mass movement. It's a lot of stuff you're going to read about in the very first section of the book, but I did it on stage, and I want you to have access to that presentation as well. And the second one, which is kind of the second half of this book, was a whole presentation on story selling. How do you craft your stories in a way where you can sell people without actually selling them anything? You just tell them really cool stories, and in exchange for that, they actually give you money. Okay, and so both of those presentations I will give you for free as well, both the audio and the video versions. And then I got 2 other gifts when you buy the audiobook version of this. I'll also give you one called an audiobook called Funnel Stacking, and also an audiobook called the 9 Core Funnels. So that's 6 free audiobooks and video trainings you're gonna get for free. And all you gotta do is pay the tiny fee for the audiobook of Expert Secrets. I hope that more than pushes you over the edge, because I want you to have the audiobook. That way you can listen to it over and over and over again. And this way you've got an irresistible offer that you would literally be crazy to not just say yes to. So all you gotta do, if you want the audiobook and get all 6 of the other bonuses, you'll see all the info down below about what they are again. Just click on the add to cart button right now. When you do that, it'll add this to your order, and you get instant access to the audiobook version of Expert Secrets, as well as those 6 other bonuses right now. And all you gotta do is click on the button down below. Again, thank you so much for ordering this book. I know you're gonna love it. I cannot wait to send it to you. And excited though, because this means that right now, you don't have to wait for a week for the book to show up. Right now, you can start listening to the audiobook and start diving deep into Expert Secrets today. So click on the button down below, and I'll see you on the next page.